Apple Intelligence versus Google Gemini. Which AI platform is the best? If you're also thinking about the same question, then this video is perfectly right for you.
Don't know what you're talking about.
As we're gonna be comparing both Apple Intelligence and Google Gemini side by side so that you can know which AI platform performs the best.
Wow.
So without wasting anyone's time, this is Anshul Sharma. Let's first hit the intro. So Apple Intelligence has been recently released in the iOS 18 beta versions, and the key difference is that it is not anchored to any single app or a function, as it works in wide variety of apps available in the iPhone, iPad and Mac. Alright, enough of the rambling, now let's compare all of the features of Apple Intelligence and Google Gemini. So now let's first talk about the assistant. So as you can see here, I have my iPhone 16 Pro, which is currently running in the beta version so that I can access all of the Apple Intelligence features. And here I have my Android device, which is Google Pixel 7a, and it has Gemini installed in it. I just want a list of best restaurants in Ahmedabad.
Which one?
Pick Gordon Thal.
Okay, I can call that location or get directions to it. What would you like me to do?
No, just give me the directions.
Getting directions to Gordon Thal.
Send a message to Samir IGB.
What would you like to say?
Samir, you are a very great person.
Would you like to change it or send it?
Send.
It's sent.
Send the latest photo to Samir IGB.
Ready to send it?
Yes, send it.
Done. By the way, you can always ask me to send a screenshot to someone.
Send a WhatsApp message to Anshul Sharma.
That's Anshul Sharma on WhatsApp, is that right?
Yep.
Alright, what's the message?
Anshul Sharma is a very amazing person. He is very nice.
I got it. Anshul Sharma is a very amazing person. He is very nice. Ready to send it?
Yes. Open the Instagram app. Tell me the best restaurant lists in Ahmedabad.
Here are a few highly rated restaurants with a variety of cuisines to choose from. It has a 4.3-star rating on Google Maps and offers Indian, Pan-Asian, and Italian cuisine. Masala Mark Restaurant and Banquets.
Take me to Caboose Restaurant.
Caboose Restaurant may close within 1 hour of when you arrive.
Send a screenshot to Anshul Sharma.
Sorry, I can't help with that. You can send screenshots using your phone's messaging app.
So as you saw, both Apple Intelligence and Google Gemini were able to do what I told them to do without any problem. And they could also easily coordinate actions across apps. However, Gemini could not be able to send the screenshot to a person while Apple Intelligence did that. But overall, I think both can work fine when it comes to the digital assistant. Alright, now let's talk about screen context and personalization. So with Apple Intelligence, it can now access information on your screen before even you respond. It can access text, reminders and other data across Apple apps in the background. But when it comes to the Gemini, you have to manually tap at the screen each time to let AI read it. Read the latest notifications.
You've got new messages on WhatsApp. Do you want to hear it?
Yes.
Hey bro, do you want to reply?
Yes.
Okay, what's the message?
How are you, bro?
I got how are you, bro? Do you want to send it or change it?
Send it.
Okay, it's sent.
Read the latest notifications.
From +91. Hey bro, what's up? How are you doing? That's it.
Access my latest WhatsApp messages.
You have recent messages from Maybe Ash King. Maybe Ash King said, hey bro, what's up? How are you doing? Would you like to reply?
Yes.
What would you like to say?
Tell him that you are a very cool person and but currently I am not able to talk to you, so please don't.
To who?
Yes, send the message.
Send it.
Yes, open reminders. Add a new reminder.
What do you want to be reminded about?
A meeting that is to be taken place tomorrow at 9 p.m.
Okay, I've added it.
Access my reminders.
You have 4 reminders.
Access my reminders.
I don't see any reminders.
Add a reminder.
Sure, what's the reminder?
Reminder is for a meeting that is to happen tomorrow at 9 p.m.
Got it, I'll remind you at 9 p.m. tomorrow to meet.
Access my reminders.
Here are your reminders.
So as you saw in the screen context and personalization as well, both of them are working pretty accurate. Though sometimes Apple Intelligence is not able to understand what I'm trying to say, but I think overall they did a good job whenever I asked them to access my text or to reply or to send a reminder. But since Apple Intelligence still is in beta phase, so accessing information on the screen before even responding sometimes doesn't work. And while we're doing the demo, it is not working at all. Alright, now let's talk about the photo editing capabilities. So Google's Gemini is currently using Imagen 3 for all its image related tasks. But on the other hand, Apple has Image Playground, which is a new app that creates AI generated emojis and images, either based on your context or custom descriptions, which can easily be dropped into the chats whenever you want to use them. So let's first see Image Playground's capabilities. Here is the Playground app, and let's just open it and tap on the plus icon, and let's describe an image. And as you can see, Image Playground has generated us our AI images, and it has given us many options as well, from the front and the back as well. Okay, now let's see Gemini's capabilities. So just add your prompt, and as you can see, it's creating the image with Imagen 3 model. So as you can see, Google's Gemini's image is realistic, but it has given us only a single option. While on the other hand, Apple Intelligence gives us many options to choose from, and there are suggestions as well which we can use later. So in my opinion, Image Playground is way better than Google's Gemini's Imagen 3, especially if you really want to create AI generated images without compromising your creativity and style. Now in the photo editing section as well, we have Magic Editor in Google Photos. While on the other hand, Apple Intelligence has its own AI object cleanup tool. So here we are in our Photos app, and here you can see the option of cleanup. So just tap on it, and it's automatically preparing for the cleanup. So now we just have to tap, brush or circle what we want to remove. So let's select this wire here that we want to remove. And as you can see, it has magically removed that wire. You cannot make out whether there was a wire before or not. So let's try again for this wire as well. So this time here it struggled a little bit. Alright, now let's try for the same photo in the Google phone. Just tap on edit here, and here tap on Magic Editor. So again we have to circle, brush or tap to select. So again select this wire and just tap on erase. You can see that it has removed wire easily, and you again cannot make out whether there was a wire before or not. And not just that, it gives you other options as well if you're not satisfied with one result only. And you can also choose to get new set of results based on the AI. So now let's select for this wire again and tap on erase. And you can see that while Apple Intelligence Cleanup tool was struggling here, but Google's Magic Editor didn't struggle a bit, as it used AI to replace all the wire parts, and this looks amazing. So I think in my opinion, Google's Magic Editor still works well when it comes to removing objects. And as you can see, it just completely changed the photo from a bright, warm, sunny day and made it like a foggy, misty day just by replacing the sky using AI. So if you're trying the same thing on Apple's cleanup tool, then it is not able to do anything. It's always asking for try again with a smaller area. And if we pick smaller area, then it just uses the content aware fill thing, but still cannot replace the sky as it did in the Magic Editor. So when it comes to the AI object removal tasks such as replacing the sky or removing any object, Google's Magic Editor has performed very well than Apple's cleanup tool. Alright, now let's talk about the other integrations that we see in both of these AI platforms. So you can find Gemini in all of the Google apps these days, but most of the features are still in Google's Gemini Advanced. For example, help me write in Gmail and Google Docs. While Apple's Mail app, on the other hand, summarizes all of your emails using an on-device model, and that too for free. And there's a feature as well called Smart Reply, which will also generate a reply on your behalf after asking relevant questions based on the incoming email. So let's first open the Mail app. So in the Mail app, if we open any mail, and here if we tap on the summarize button, then using Apple Intelligence, it will automatically summarize your emails. And also there's another feature as well, which is the show priority feature, as it will show priority mails if there are any on the top. And here you can see the smart replies options are coming. So if you just tap here, I agree, it's a great idea, I'm glad you think so too. While on the other hand, if you can see in the Gmail app, we don't get to see that help me write option. But if we compose our email, still we have nothing related to AI here. And if we want to get all the AI functionalities, we need to have Gemini Advanced. Alright, last but not the least, we have writing tools, where Apple leads, because you can select any piece of text across the operating system of Apple and perform AI language tasks like proofreading, summarization and paraphrasing, which is currently missing in the Google's Pixel devices. However, you can still manage if you use the Google's Gemini app, and there you add all of the text that you want to be proofread or summarized or paraphrased. So while you're doing anything on your iPhone, you just have to select any of the text that you want to be changed, and once you've selected it, just tap on writing tools. Here you can describe your change, and at the bottom you'll also see the option to proofread it. So let's just tap on proofread and it will proofread. If you want other things, you can rewrite it in a friendly, professional or concise manner, and also you can compose it with chatgpt directly as well. For that you have to set up chatgpt first. While on the other hand, on Google's devices, you cannot do such writing tools things. You can only do web search, which is pretty outdated. But if you want, you can just copy all of your text and then go to the Gemini app, and here you can paste it. And here you can tell the Gemini AI that how you want this text to be written. And lastly, let's talk about the last Apple Intelligence feature, that is Genmoji. So let's first go to the Messages app, and here select any of the chats and just tap on the message icon here. And if you go to the emoji section, and here at the middle right section, you will see this Genmoji icon. Just tap on it, and here you just have to describe your Genmoji. So let's pick sushi on banana and just tap on done. And then it will give you this cool AI generated emojis which looks so stunning and appealing, and then you can select the one which you like and just tap on add. And then you can add these custom Genmojis to whomsoever you are chatting. Alright, at last comes the voice chat. When it comes to the revamped Siri, it can answer in single queries in a not so appealing voice, but at the same time it cannot hold a long conversation which we humans generally do. And this is where the Google's chatbot Gemini Live shines, as it offers long and hands-free conversations that feels completely human-like, and that way in the future I think you won't be needing humans at all. Now let's talk about in which devices both of these AI platforms are supported. So if we talk about Apple Intelligence, you will get Apple Intelligence in the iPhone 16 series lineup. All of the devices before iPhone 15 and 15 Plus also won't be getting any of the Apple Intelligence features. While if we talk about Google's Gemini AI, it has brought Gemini AI to many Android devices possible. And whether you are using an Android device or even an iOS device, you can still use many of the features of Gemini AI.
You need me to save you! You're not the real heroes. I'm the real hero.
And lastly, Apple Intelligence is also integrated with ChatGPT. So if you ask anything to Apple Intelligence, it will take a little bit of time because it is processing the data from ChatGPT and then giving you the answer, which I don't like because I can ask directly from ChatGPT and it gives me the answer in a more fast time. Having said that, this was the full comparison between Apple Intelligence and Google's Gemini AI. So if you have any questions or queries, do let me know in the comment section. And if you have reason, definitely hit a like on this video, share it with your friends and family, and also don't forget to subscribe to our Geekified channel. With that, I'll see you guys in the next video. Till then, keep enjoying your life and have fun using both of these AI platforms.
No! God, please, no! No!